I was one of the first to hug Diego.
Quello era un Napoli che stava diventando grande.
That was a Napoli team that was becoming great, and beating AC Milan meant a lot to us. It allowed us to dream big and to think of the ultimate objective, which perhaps went beyond simply winning that match. That victory for us meant winning the league.
Bianchi's team starts out on a sure foot, ending up in first place on the last match. On the 10th of May 1987, Napoli are mathematically certain to win the league for the first time in the club's history. On that day, the first miracle happens. Maradona becomes the non-religious patron saint of the city, worshipped by the people alongside his religious counterpart, San Gennaro.
The hearts of the Neapolitans were beating at 100 miles an hour. It was total chaos. I think this is the greatest celebration I've ever lived in my life. In my country, there's no such devotion from the football fans. It was essentially a love story. What does Naples mean to you at this point?
Son venuto da lontano, qui è casa mia, già te conoscevo Napoli, seconda mamma mia, grazie di chiamarmi figlio, adesso che ti sto vicino, grazie per tutto il bene che mi vuoi.
1987-88, Napoli strengthened their attack by buying Antonio Careca. Now spectacular play becomes the norm.
Careca joined us, and you can imagine what they could do up front. Careca, Giordano, the renowned magical trio.
The team, in its first season after winning the league, is a goal machine firing on all cylinders. Maradona becomes top scorer, behind him is teammate Careca.
Era un flipper.
It was like a pinball machine, a skillful pinball machine. The ball travelled quickly all around through some fabulously skillful play. Really.
The league looks like a Napoli monologue. Napoli are alone at the top after 3 games and always keep a reassuring distance from the other teams. The second title in a row seems inevitable.
The second title is certain by now. Can we say that? Oh, we can't say that. But we did play a tremendous match today.
Near the end of the season, Napoli are out of breath. Maradona's goal isn't enough to win away at the Bentegodi Stadium in Verona. So we come to the match against rivals AC Milan with 4 weeks to go and just 1 point advantage. Sacchi's team is in great shape. Despite Maradona momentarily equalising with a free kick, Gullit, Virdis and Van Basten have wide open spaces available to finish them off. This match will be talked about for a long time due to the Camorra's alleged influence in forcing Napoli to lose because of goings-on in the illegal gambling business.
Too many things have been said, and some were very cruel too, but the truth from someone who was there on the pitch that day is that they were in great shape and we simply weren't.
Napoli get their revenge against AC Milan during the 88-89 season, and they do so by winning 4-1, a result humiliating not so much because of the high score itself, but because of the way Maradona scored his 1 goal. An absurd feat, a cartoonish joke with the short player inventing a lob to go past the keeper Galli with his head from outside the box, a goal that no one could ever even conceive.
We were in the A curve of the stadium sector when we played AC Milan at home. Maradona was able to anticipate the keeper and get the ball over him, but ever so slowly. And we were there behind the goal, almost calling the ball towards us. Come on, come on. It was a real collective orgasm. I was watching from ground level, and there were these incredible 7 or 8 seconds with the ball going slowly towards the goal, almost willed on by the crowd in the San Paolo. Even if it had stopped, they would have been able to make it go in. When Crippa put me through, I thought I'd be able to stop the ball and dribble it around Galli. The ball bounces and stays up over me. Now this surprises me and I stay put on the spot just as Galli's running out to get it with his hands. So then I did this almost sly little move because I was either going to hit it with my hand or with my head.
In 1989, Inter Milan win the league. Napoli are second and they make up for it in Europe in the UEFA Cup. Napoli reached the quarter-finals and beat Juventus in an all-Italian derby, with the team from Turin, having won the home game 2-0 at the Comunale Stadium, collapsing after extra time thanks to goals from Maradona, Cannavale and Renica. In the next round, Diego inspires his forward teammates to a 2-0 win against the German team Bayern, and then travels to German soil and offers a spectacular show even before the match begins.
In Germany, they had this thing. They had a ball juggler who entertained the crowd before the match. So Diego saw him juggling the ball and basically told him, "Now I'll show you what I can do." There were 10 of us players, all tense and worried, and then there was Diego, who was just relaxed and juggling the ball and smiling. I still don't know how he kept so relaxed just before an important match like that. I made myself the most relaxed and happiest guy in the world. You'd see him warming up and dribbling the ball, juggling the ball, and then it'd hit you. How does he do it? Sometimes I was in the middle of it, and he never once dropped the ball. I was all tense, and he was calm and serene. Sometimes he was even smiling or dancing. That's Diego for you, and he was like that before every match he was. I didn't behave that way to say, "Look at what I'm doing." I did it all to say, I'm here. This is what I can do. He wanted to release the tension in our side and at the same time raise the tension in the opposing team. When I warmed up, I did it with the ball. I did all that the others near me weren't able to do. I like being myself, and my teammates, they all looked at me. It was good for the whole team. He made you believe that you were even stronger. He made you feel more important when you saw him warm up. You'd see his inner strength, and so you too became stronger. Because they, Bagni or Ferrara or the keeper, they passed the ball as hard as they could. And I controlled it. And that was like a run at goal. They stayed near me and my warm-up, and they tested me. Now that was the strength of the whole team. I didn't do too much in my warm-up. I just wanted the ball. I wanted to check that I was on the ball.
Possessing charisma and mental power only found in the great Muhammad Ali before him, Maradona begins to fight and win even before he goes out onto the pitch. But like Ali, Maradona is not just a clown or someone who mouths off. The pedigree and the authority of a true star shine brightest during the actual sporting event itself. After the linesman disallows a goal by Diego due to offside, Napoli qualify thanks to two of his enlightening passes to Careca.